So right now, like Chinese cars, BYD, build your dreams. Why in the hell does China have a car manufacturer that has an acronym for an American word? Build your dreams is the name of their company.
Because they pride themselves off shitting on America.
They are making the best, cheapest electric vehicles in the world. You said that
1,000 horsepower.
I sent you that van, man. That van was like, it was like a limousine with all the luxury, with all the technology, with everything, and great range, and supercharged quick fast. I'm like, yo, for $70,000, you can't get anything in America like that.
Man, that's the first van that I had a dream of getting. I'm like, dang, I could just see myself. I can see it now.
Hey, Elon Musk is under pressure, and you have to compete.
The Teslas don't have all that.
I don't even, like, as a consumer, I want to have access to the best things possible. Like, give me the best product. I'm supposed to be for America, sure, but America's also supposed to be for me. And they want to sell me an inferior product for more money when there's a whole company talking about build your dreams.
And they don't want to buy those cars and get those cars over here.
They got like a $10,000 car, man. They have a $10,000 electric car. I think the cheapest Tesla.
That's probably equal. The cheapest Tesla's like 30,000, 30 something, 35.
Wicked.
And the only thing in the Tesla, like, they got the little gadgets and stuff like that, but it's like the interior is clean, it's cleared out. But the goddamn, I'm good, Doc. But the camera, the dashboard or whatever, that's cool, and a little touch and stuff. That's it. That's it.
Hey, look. I don't even know what a tariff is. They try to explain tariffs. I do understand what tariffs are. I understand they say 100%. That just adds to the cost of the product for me. I have to spend more money. And I know that you're trying to compete and all this stuff. Man, America has to be creative, and just destroying the government, simultaneously affecting the people financially. That's not the way out. That's not how we're supposed to be playing this game. How many, like, hundreds of thousands of Americans are protesting or have already protested because they're angry. They're watching.
How is that for America, though? How is the tariffs for America? If y'all, like, could help me with that, because I don't see it going into the Americans' pockets. I just see it taken from the Americans, from what I'm looking at. So they dress it up nice than a bitch, though.
I know that when we can't sell Ford trucks everywhere because they have tariffs, and so they have to spend more to get a Ford truck. And so I think he's trying to negotiate with these other companies, these other countries. If you want to sell your products here, then me and my company should be able to sell our products there. And so if you want to have free trade, then it's going to be free trade both ways. But I don't think we win in that situation. I don't think anyone in the world is wanting a Ford F-150.
Nah, I was just going to say that. Like, I'm a Ram guy, and I don't know what the other trucks look like. But I do know the Tundra is reliable.
I'm saying, like the truck as we have it, the full size pickup truck, that's a luxury item.
Nobody's gonna pay off.
The rest of the world, like, what are they gonna do with that? Like, what am I gonna do with that? my streets and my roads and gas is more expensive over there in Europe, like, or, in Asia.
They just rather get a off-road Jeep. They even making they 18-wheelers like being able to haul more. They got little toys that you can sit on top of, and like a little remote controlled toy that you can sit on top of, and it'll move you around. Like, but it's a kid's toy. It's just showing you, like, we're gonna give you what you pay for. Like, you're gonna get more than what you pay for.
We're in a very interesting place as a nation because we done outsourced all of our jobs. Everyone else makes the things that we consume. Like, COVID showed us, man, we don't got nothing in America. We don't make nothing. And since we don't make nothing, we got to wait for all this stuff to come. And so what's about to happen right now, America's getting a wake-up call. Hey, you're not the big kid on the block no more, homie. We done made a lot of people rich. And now what we gonna do? What are we gonna do now?
Hey, man, we're making America great again.
Like,
I don't know like, maybe the idea is to, bring more manufacturers back to America and stuff like that. But if you bring more manufacturers, the product has to be top tier for people to buy it. And if you can't get certain parts for cheap, meaning from other countries, then it's just gonna raise the price, right?
We're in a tough spot. The cost of living in America is so expensive, and so like for the American worker to produce the product, you have to pay this person $10, $15, $20 an hour. And
you know what? If to solve that,
tell me,
if they unleash all them bonds that people don't know about on the stock, all this stuff that's backed by these bonds and stuff, they release some of that stuff. The people release it to the people. The deficit of the money that's being owed and all that stuff. A lot of that stuff got to do with people claiming they bonds and stuff like that. Now, me getting into detail about it, I mean, I probably shouldn't have brought it up, but yeah, proper education. We wouldn't be in it. We really don't have to be in a bad position. We don't have to be in a bad position. When you can discharge debt and all this old stuff. I mean, I'm sure people seen all that stuff online and stuff. Like how
you want to talk about this?
I don't, but I do.
You think that's a solution?
Yes, I do think it's a solution.
Tell me, go ahead. Like, you got the floor. Tell me how that's a solution to the current situation.
Well, the discharging of debt and stuff like that take a lot of anxiety away from things. It makes it like, well, either eat some food or pay my rent. Eat some food or pay this bill. When you got these things called certificates of indebtedness that can be traded in to the Treasury, and the Treasury purchase them and relinquish the money into the bond account or whatever. It's set up real sophisticated. Me trying to explain it in 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you're not gonna get it. But if you know, you know. Just look up certificates of indebtedness.
And during this process, is there a possibility a person can find some type of legal penalty, financial penalty, criminal penalty? Is any of this possible?
No.
If you file the wrong paperwork.
No, it's not even about filing. So when you get a bill, that particular bill is a certificate of indebtedness. It is it's attached to an account, and they send that certificate overseas, or to a foreign, not necessarily foreign country, but just outside of the government, the jurisdiction, and then they send it back because that's the only way it can be traded on the market.
Two of our biggest artists tried to play this legal game with the government, Miss Lauryn Hill and Mr. Wesley Snipes.
No, it's totally different.
Yeah.
This is not illegal. This is not a legal game. This is how you handle your business. Like, this is how you handle, like, when you have bills and stuff like that. These water bills, electric bills, car notes. They give you these coupons. All you gotta do is look it up. Now, how you execute this particular tactic, that's the hard part.
What exactly are they looking up?
Certificates of indebtedness, and what are bill coupons? Where does bill coupons come from? And they can just look up, can you sell certificates of indebtedness, and are bills certificate of indebtedness? And then they got companies that buy your certificates of indebtedness, but you have to have a trust account to even operate in that manner.
So, like you said, this solution, from what I understand, I don't even understand how this works. I have just basic questions. If this was a remedy, then why isn't it broadcast? Why aren't there businesses advertising this? Why isn't this being done on a mass scale? Why aren't millionaires and billionaires using these tactics?
For my opinion, is the literacy rate, right? The literacy of it, because a lot of people don't understand it and the way they run the world. I don't know if you heard it before, but they say stocks and bonds run the world. Like, that's a real thing. That's a real thing. And if you don't understand it,
that there are markets. We have, the NASDAQ, New York Stock Exchange. Every country has their own, or not every country. Other countries have their own market system in which the government does have bonds, and the government does buy and sell bonds. Like on a global scale, I understand. As a private citizen, as an independent, as a citizen of this nation, I have no understanding of how any person could use that system to leverage it.
Instead of thinking that you have to buy into the system and then realizing that you are the system, it's two different things. Like, you think, oh, I gotta buy into it and hold the stock and then make some money. You are the system. You are the system. It's based off of America. It's fake currency. It's a lot. It's a lot to it. I don't know why I brought it up.
I think that's
just my solution. So that's the wormhole that I choose to go down.
Well, why though? Well, like right now, people are hurting. Like hundreds of thousands of people are protesting these tariffs because they're watching their 401ks get washed away. They're watching all their savings get washed away. Like they're economically impacted by the policies that this president Donald Trump is implementing. And I think that, man, I don't even know. I feel their pain. I see these people. I know they're hurting, and I want to help them. And like, I want to give them the most accurate and honest solution possible. I want to meet them where they are. Like, how the hell are they supposed to pay for groceries when goddamn fruits and vegetables are going up? Because we import most of this stuff. America's having a real hard time.
Then we get into it with Mexico. A lot of fruit and stuff comes from Mexico. It's like crazy.
Yeah, it does.
Then we got people buying up all our farmland, making these GMO fruits and all this old stuff and vegetables. In other countries, that's banned. They can't even. That's not allowed. That's illegal. So why are we doing it in America, the greatest place on earth?
They sell us the worst products at the cheapest price. Like, and we don't really want. I do. I only want the best stuff. Like, whatever it is that I'm going to buy the best thing in my price point. Right? Whatever it is, I'm going to, like, shirts, clothes, whatever. I want this shit to last as long as possible, look as nice as possible, get the job done to the best of its ability. Nigga, that's me. Some people, they want the cheapest thing possible. You watch that motherfucker one time, and all of a sudden the color's gone, the collar's gone, 2 buttons are gone,
the elasticity is gone,
and then you gotta go buy shit all over again.
It's droopy.
So now you done spent the same that I spent on one good item. You done bought the same item 3 times because you wanted to be cheap.
But I mean, when you go to the hood, the cheapest stores are in the hood with the highest prices. I mean, you got the dollar stores and all this other stuff, but if you don't know nothing, if you don't go outside of 610 loop, that's all you know is the cheap product. You gonna try to get the most bang for your
City
buck.
Trends, goddamn, like, I'm like, what the hell?
Throwaway.
Like, bad quality, bad manufactured stuff, and it has like some weird name brand on it, and everybody in the hood loves this colorful, flamboyant, cheap clothing.
Unless you like crazy creative, and that's like, 2 out of 10. That you can make something out of nothing.
What do you mean, like seamstresses and?
Yeah, you got hood fashion designs.
Man, I want to find these people. I remember King's Flea Market. They used to have you go over there and they'll stitch some shit together for you, right? But that was at a cheap price,
Yeah, it's hard to get somebody to airbrush and do all that stuff now. Why they gonna get you? You might as well just make your own brand.
These things, like they talk about, like, the skills that we used to have, men knew how to go to work. We had the industries, the steel industry. We knew how to do the labor. If you brought those jobs back right now, man, there's a whole lot of people don't know how to do those jobs. A whole lot of people don't even have the skill of showing up.
Well, they gotta put it on the video game for the younger people to catch it. Because if it ain't no video game, they're not gonna catch it.
That's the interesting thing about the video games. Playing video games is extremely hard. It's a skill. I look at that stuff, I'm like, damn, man, I know my children love these video games. I just can't. If I played video games, my son, when he would come visit, he'd bring his game system, right? And I don't play video games, and he want to play video games with me. I regret that, but in all honesty, that shit gives me like motion sickness, and I be getting dizzy looking at that motherfucking game. But all my boy wanted to do was goddamn play video games, and there's a whole generation of people.
I was reading about an addiction. It's something going around on like Instagram or something talking about addictions.
How do you mean?
Addictions to video games and just like that's crazy. If your kid pay over 3 hours a day, call in for addiction and like when you just think about it. Your kid used to playing video games. You take it from them because something's not getting done. They flip out like the world is gonna end.
If your child is having emotional outbursts for any reason, there's some parenting issues in that
We gotta
equation.
figure this out.
There's some parenting issues in that equation. But I know that these games are highly sophisticated. One of the first games that I really did enjoy was Gran Turismo 2. Gran Turismo, just the series, is a real driving simulator. And so I actually learned hand-eye coordination, how to drive a vehicle from playing that video game. I played the video game. The first time I actually drove a car was the first time I purchased a car. I bought the car and drove the car home because I played Gran Turismo, a goddamn driving simulator. Yeah. At no other point in time did I drive a car anywhere until I bought my first car. And I learned it on a video game. I'm just like, video games are exceptionally powerful. Even flight simulators, which is just a video game. You can learn how to fly a plane on a video game.
Drive an 18-wheel on video game. But so with that being said, why is it not more games that strategically show you how to do things?
The market, you have to people have to want to purchase the game. And so I think, Gran Turismo is a hit. They even made a movie about Gran Turismo. Like,
Never heard of Gran Turismo.
They made a whole movie about it. Because like they're like, can these kids actually drive the cars? And so they put the kids in actual cars, and a lot of the children did well. These are young adults.
Figured it out.
So there's a place for technology. It's how we use the technology. These discussions.
I don't know if that was a movie or not, but have you seen the thing that you stick on your temple and then it take you to a subconscious state to where you can remember some stuff? Now I'm thinking it's called Nubian. Have you seen it?
I have not.
I think that is scary. It looked like their eyes turn blue. I think that's on the movie. I don't think your eyes.
Hey, Elon Musk really has a thing called Neuralink. He's already implanted it in a person's head. Like, so the cyber organism is already here, man.
Right. So how does that work already? Like, if I purchase Nubian and I stick it on and I hit the button, how does it automatically connect to my consciousness? Is it something in me that causes that?
Like I'm saying, I know Neuralink is directly implanted into your brain, and they use like electrodes and stuff. Like, you can control things. They put it into a man. I think he had an addiction. They wanted to like fix his brain, but they're just still experimenting on how they control the brain.
They're gonna hit a switch and we all gonna be out of there.
Man, that's if you choose to put that thing on. I don't want it.
What about the nanobites?
I don't want them. I'm not interested.
What if they already in the food?
I'm in touch and in tune with. That's a dystopian reality. If that was true, then they're poisoning us, and there's going to be a class action lawsuit in the next 25 years.
No, for sure. You think it's gonna be one on social media? Like, say somebody's driving, and then they get into a wreck for looking at their phone and say, "Hey, I'm addicted to Instagram. I'm addicted to TikTok. I'm addicted to this, and I was on my phone because of my addiction. So it's really the addiction fault. It's the social media. They didn't gave me this drug, then I had this wreck. Is that a lawsuit? Could that be a lawsuit? It happens every day.
The market. So at some point in time, like what my choices matter. The same way with alcohol, man. They put your ass under the jail. You crash and you tear up some stuff. They're gonna start penalizing people for interacting with technology. But all this stuff with technology, transportation is going to completely change. The way that we travel is going to completely change. The next 25 years, the world's going to be pretty much autonomous, where you don't even have to worry about interacting with anything. It's just going to be floating and going, man.
You have an office, an automobile office. Move it around.
Like, it's happening. Everything's gonna be automated, and we're just gonna get in where we fit in. But right now, people are hurting, man. Now, shit, we got to get through this. We can't. Don't tear up nothing. You hear me? Please don't tear up nothing. But we finna get through this. It's gonna be alright. Trump ain't that bad. He ain't the boogeyman. Just some nigga. That's it.
He definitely nigga.